Hi, I'm Rachel Lynn, and I'm working on paying off my student loan debt and losing some weight along the way. I'm also here to give you tips, tricks, inspiration, and motivation along your debt-free and weight loss journeys. If you have not already, please go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below so that we can inspire and motivate each other together. Today is Money Monday, so today is the day of the week where I tell you everything that I spent in the past week. I tell you everything that I spend not just on my card, but also in cash and gift cards. Now, cash and gift cards don't go through my budget because I like keeping the receipts, and I have a whole video on why I prefer using my card over cash. But I do use cash for some purchases, and I still have a lot of leftover gift cards. I also do not tell you everything that comes out of my bank account automatically, or any bills that I pay for, just because that stuff is boring. And if it comes out automatically, I tend to forget that it even came out because it just happens. And I have it set up in my bank account so that the money's there, but when it comes to just day-to-day stuff, I tend to forget about it anyway. So I don't tell you about that stuff, but that stuff does go through my budget. So everything that goes through my budget, you'll find on Financial Fridays, where I post my budgets, unless I post my budgets on a different day of the week like I did last week. And as far as my spending from the previous week, my week goes from Saturday to Friday of the previous week. That gives me a couple of days to get it up onto YouTube for you, and then it also keeps the weekend together, which I feel like holds me more accountable. Let's go ahead and get into this. On Saturday, October 19th, I spent $7.50. Is that right? Yeah. I spent $7.50 in cash at Keeneland for lunch. On Sunday, October 20th, I spent money at Keeneland and I paid cash, and I didn't write it down. I actually forgot my phone that day, so I drove all the way to Lexington. That's an hour away from where I live. I drove all the way there. I forgot my phone, so I didn't put it in my phone at that moment, and so I completely forgot to add it when it was all said and done. So I don't know exactly how much I spent, but it must have been somewhere between $5 and $9, just because that's typically what I spend on lunch. And because it's cash, I don't keep a record of it, and I don't get receipts for it, and I don't really worry about it. I think I also might have gotten gas. I think I got gas for like $22.02. That's not written in there either, because I didn't have my phone. So if I don't put it in right away, then I will forget about it. That is something that would have gone on my card, and so you will see that in my budget if that is something that went through. But that sounds about right, $22.02. I think I remember putting that in my budget the other day. So I on Monday, October 21st, I spent nothing. Yay! On Tuesday, October 22nd, I went out with my friend Jenny. We decided to get together, and I actually worked that day. I was subbing in a school, so instead of getting together in the afternoon like we normally do, we got together after school, which worked out fine because my parents actually went away for a couple of days. This was one of the evenings that they were out, and so we actually got together, and we went to Target. Say hi, Jenny.
Hi!
I spent $10.59 at Target on my card. I got some eyeliner, hair clips, and then a spooky sign, which was really cute. And actually, you can see it right there. I put it up on my headboard, and I think it's really cute. And I realized that this is probably one of the few things that I have spent on myself, just like something to have for myself, in a very long time. This felt like really, really decadent for me to get something like this, and it was $3. It was $3 for this really cute sign that just makes me happy to have it up in my room and kind of decorate for Halloween. And it was $3, yet that feels extremely decadent. So that's a testament to how much I have really cut back in my spending. So as I had said before, Jenny and I had gotten together to just hang out, and then we also had dinner together. I spent $9.26 at Chick-fil-A. This went on my card because apparently I'm out of Chick-fil-A gift cards. I guess those went pretty fast. I used to have a whole bunch of them, but I guess they're all gone because I looked through my wallet twice and I did not see any. But I knew that I was pretty much out, but I just wanted to double, triple check because I love Chick-fil-A and I wish that I could have gotten at least some money off, but yeah, it all went on my card. On Wednesday, October 23rd and Thursday, October 24th, I spent nothing. Yay! And Wednesday was an evening that I was on my own, and I get super tempted to go out to eat, like fast food kind of go out to eat when I am on my own, just because I don't want to cook anything for myself, and sometimes we don't have stuff, or I don't want to fix it, or most of the time the stuff that we do have to fix is like still frozen. And while that's fine for my parents to cook things from frozen, because they do that all the time, they'll like try to quickly defrost it and then eat it. Like, I'll eat it if somebody makes it, but I don't really like to do that, especially not just for myself. And the things that are in the freezer are kind of portioned out for family meals anyway, and we had plenty to eat, and we had picked up some things at Costco for me to have, or for anybody to have, if it's just like one or two people at home instead of everybody. And then on Thursday, my parents came back from their trip, and I actually went out to eat with my parents, and my dad said that he would pay, so I let him pay, and then I also had leftovers for lunch the next day to take with me when I subbed on Friday. And speaking of Friday, on October 25th, that Friday, I spent $11.01 at Culver's. My parents went out again, not overnight, but they did go out again, and I was on my own, and I didn't want the same thing that I had on Wednesday when I was by myself, and so I went to Culver's and I got some dinner. It's going to put me over budget just a little bit in my restaurant category, but I have plenty of extra money in my other categories to kind of make up for it, so I'm gonna let this one slide. It's also very, very close to the end of the month. I don't foresee me eating out anymore, at least eating out that's gonna go on my card. And if I feel like it's too much and I still just like insist on eating out myself, then I will just pay cash if I have to. But I actually prefer to use my card just because I get that cash back bonus. And so, I mean, if I'm gonna spend this money or this money and it's gonna be the same amount of money, whether it's on my card or in cash, I'd rather use my card where I get cash back, even if it puts me over budget in that one category, especially if I have it in the other categories to make up for it, and I do. So that is everything that I spent in this last week. I would love to know from you, what is something that you spent money on this past week? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Also, don't forget to like this video, share it with somebody else that is struggling to get out of debt or lose some weight. And also, you can follow me on Instagram at @therachelLynn. And I am really, really, really trying to post more often over there. I'm trying to get better and better at Instagram. It takes a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun interacting over there as well. So that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!